Welcome to Championship Monday, President's Day Classic here in Omaha, Nebraska. Northern Lights 18 black, ready to take on Midwest Volleyball Power of, I believe, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We'll double check that. Gold bracket, quarterfinal action here. Alongside Mike Spoladoro, I'm Jim Welbrock. Welcome to Omaha.
Thrilled to be here, Jim. Thrilled to be here on Championship Monday, and we are underway.
Justine Bastier, as is normal, starts with the serve here. And a wide cut shot here starts off a point for Lights.
Early lead for your Lights club, 1-0. Justine back to serve again.
Picked up here on the Midwest side. They're going to swing this back over. They go right side.
Boy, Jim, we that may be a topic of practices in the future. We have been tooled on that right side quite a bit this tournament.
Yes, we have Chloe Kramer at the line here for Midwest. Going to be picked up by Brownlee. Back set over here to Cronin, and that gets through the block, and that play has been good to us all weekend. Brings Laura Welbrock to the line here. Right-hander looks over for direction on the serve. Puts it in play. Drops, but it's picked up. The overpass is sent right back by Mikey Trias. Good one there. Welbrock continues at the line. Northfield Product sends it over. Picked up in the overhead pass there. Tipped over. Picked up nicely by Justine. Sent back over. They're going to set up their offense here. Left side for Midwest. Spun off the block. (3-2) early going action here. Set number one if you're just joining us. Serve here for Riley Donahue for Midwest. Puts it over. Knuckleballs a little bit, but picked up here. Over to Mikey Trias on the left side. Swings it, and it's out of here. Good start here for Northern Lights. 4-2 early going. Going to find this ball back. They're waving frantically. It's thrown over to court 11, and it finally makes its way back here. Today we are on court 6. Kind of in the middle of all the action here. A little bit away from the cold doors. Cronin puts it in play here. Pushed over. Left side. Swung over, but picked up nicely by Cronin there. Sends it back over. We're going to go right side here. Block gets a little bit of a touch on that. We're going to have a free ball here. And they push it into a corner. I got burned on that play a few times when things break down and offenses are out of system. Sometimes there are holes in the very edges of the court.
Jim, you mentioned cold doors. I think that's understatement of the day.
Yeah, it certainly has to be a record low temperature for this late in February. I know it's still winter, but typically by this time of the year you start to see some longer days and nicer temps, and I'm certain there's records set here in Omaha. Some back and forth trading of points here. Still has your Lights squad up. 5-4. That's going to bring Audrey Spoladoro to the line. Right-hander. Right off the very, very top of the tape. Swatted over here, but the block has a touch on it, and we have a stoppage of action and a replay for a ball on the court. Of course, we have potentially 100 balls in the air at any given time here as I look across the facility. We are going to have some of those come into your playing court. Spoladoro back at it here. Going to be sent over. They're going to try back set here to the right side. Block again, gets a touch on that, and a nice pickup by Audrey there. Far out to the right side. Justine just swats it back over. Going to go left side here for Midwest. Sent back to him.
Another ball.
And
wow,
again,
Jim.
A redo.
Third serve with no points for Spoladoro. There's a ball coming just off my leg.
Sometimes those redos help you, sometimes they hurt, sometimes they really don't do anything. So we're going to just get back at it here. It's going to be pushed over by
Nets. Come on.
Looks like somebody's bouncing there. Nobody's going to get anything called here. Sharply cross court from the right side, but picked up nicely by Audrey there. Spun back by Wellbrock. Libero sends this up. They're going to go right side. Kind of send that over. Easy to pick that one up. Go over to Mikey on the left side. She swings it over. Midwest picks this up, pushed all the way over to the left side. Doesn't make it over on the double-handed push. Coach Mike Vogel up, offering some adjustments and encouragement here as Polaro continues from the line. Pushed over to the left side. Again, the block gets a nice touch on that. Laura, the overhand pass. Going to send it over to Mikey on the left side.
Another ball on the court.
Another ball. This is 3 or 4. 4 maybe already that have
We
come
are
on.
in a warm-up scenario where courts all around us are warming up, and it's really causing chaos here. This is Audrey's, I think, 4th or 5th serve and only 1-point games.
Right. Well, and another ball on the court. We managed to get this one pushed back out of here before it causes an issue. We're going to go over to Justine here, far on the right side. She does a nice job getting that adjusted back over. Right side for Midwest. The block is there and sends it back. We're going to go over to the left side. Nice attempt there for Laura, diving onto the tiled surface, but unable to bring that one up. Sophie Tuttle continues at the line here for Midwest. And again, a whistle.
Another ball.
A redo.
That court 11 is not minding their balls, Jim.
No, and I have to say also that with people on their cell phones, no one is really helping out with that. And the ball minding is definitely not working well. All right, Justine here from the left side is just long. Tied up, 6s. That serve really wide, hits Jordan over on the bench area here.
Jordan's not happy about that.
No,
She'll come in. She'll show them.
Yeah, we're going to get a little
service prowess.
As they say in cycling, she may serve the ball with just a little bit of anger. Left-hander, Tri-City United product, puts it over. It's a good serve. They have to dip down to pick that one up. Tipped over in the middle. Audrey picks this up. It's going to go to Laura on the left side. Hits a nice roll shot there down the line.
Huge thank you to Jordan Brownlee's folks for chaperoning today. We were a witness to the chaos that brings to a room when you're chaperoning. Thank you to the Brownlees.
Yes, very much so. Jordan continues here.
Wow,
oh,
that's
nice
a good
cut
cut
shot there. Wow, that was well inside the 10-foot line.
Yep, you see some of these things early in the match, Jim, and you make some adjustments. You know that that player has got that tight cut. I mean, that was 3-foot line across the net there. Nice shot.
So. This is Caitlin Stews at the line. Picked up by Brownlee. Tough one into the net there. Stews continues. Number 2 for Midwest. Brownlee picks this up. Audrey's going to push it all the way over to the left side. Wellbrock's there, goes off the tape and rolls down. Point lights.
Still looking for a sponsor, Jim, for that tool of the block. Happy to take Snap-on, DeWalt,
Yeah, we got
Milwaukee
options.
tools, maybe.
Hey, you can contact us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and let us know if you want to join the Spolybrock Sports Network team. Picked up here nicely by Spoladoro. Back pass. Laura's going to push this over to that favorite little push shot that she likes to run. Picked up by Midwest, but the block is there, but it gets through.
Quite get closed.
And they continue opening the cold doors to our left, directly outside, bringing in pallet jacks to start tearing things apart. They're already moving towards that. Wellbrock here from the left side. Roll shots it over. They're going to go left here. And a cut shot there. Hard to bring that back.
That was an interesting pace. It was a full swing. I think she kind of missed the ball, which sent it straight to the right and a bit slow.
And
the changeup, we would call that.
An unintended changeup, maybe.
There you go. A good miss.
Brownlee here. Left hand tipped over by Kinsey. It scores.
Kinsey with the punch celly. She's She's known for her two-fisted jab.
I love that celebration.
Absolutely, and we're tied at 10. Looks like we're playing a third set to 15 almost.
Justine Bastier, oh, that really, the bottom dropped out almost too much, but it does hit the tape. We get the friendly roll. And thank you, Dan Stein, for yet another alligator ace. Justine, a lot of nice service runs here. Hoping for another here. Left side, kind of feigned over on the right there. That's a kill.
Justine able to get her hands up, but that ball had way too much pace to do anything with it.
Chloe Kramer at the line here for Midwest, and that goes about halfway up the net. We'll take it.
Service errors are a part of the game. You like to be on the positive side of them.
Laura Wellbrook to the line. Sends it over, picked up on the Midwest side. They're going to go backside here,
There
right
comes
side.
the ball.
Another ball on the court. Oh, I wish we'd be keeping track. I'm going to go with 5. That is 5
And they're
redos.
still coming, Jim. It's service happening behind us. Out of control. No one seems to be.
No, and again, I look
Policing
back,
the
I
balls.
see everyone on their phones, and that is definitely a part of the problem. You should pay attention a little bit and help out, would be my thought. Left side here, comes right through unabated on that one.
Another ball on the court. Yeah, I think that's a simple fix there, Jim. Just a little gap in the block. Can easily take care of that.
Midwest sends this over. There's a joust at the net, won by Midwest. Good attempt there by Brooke, but unable to push that back over. Number 24 here, Riley Donahue. Continue at the line. Right-hander sends over a spinning serve. Brooke goes left here to Mikey. She spins a little off-speed hit there.
Good
Nice.
cut. Like we've talked about often, Jim, it's not always the power. A well-placed shot oftentimes scores.
Kinsey Cronin at the service line to our left. They push left side here, but that one is long for Midwest.
Kinsey's father taps that to her favorite serving position.
Strong.
Had a nice conversation with Kinsey's father. Talk about in a minute.
Right side here for Midwest. Popped over the block. Justine out of the back row. They grab that one. Might have been long, but we'll take that. Roll shot. Oh, they find that opening in the court again.
Talking to Kinsey's father, Bill, co-owner of Mineral Springs Brewery in Owatonna, Minnesota. He says they've got igloos outside. They are open for business.
Yeah, I'd love to try those igloos. That really looks like a nice solution to the COVID issues here. And we're going to see Justine out of the back row. The receiver there has to fall on the floor and get it, but they bring it back up. We're going to reset here on the light side. Back set this time, and Sylvia on the block is there.
That slide worked for us late yesterday. Seems like Midwest Volleyball Power has that covered today. We'll have to look for something else. We got a lot of weapons, Jim.
Libero continues here serving for Midwest. Laura's going to come out of the back row and fools him a little bit there with an off speed in the center of the floor. 15-15.
Put a little magic pixie dust on that ball, Jim.
Oh, I hope so. The magic flaming fingers. Audrey sends this over. Little trouble here. They're going to have to bring that leaker back in. Free ball opportunity here for Lights. Back set. Over to Sylvia. She aims for that far corner deep
Run
in
the
the
slide.
five.
Sylvia sees the open floor. You could see her the whole way tracking. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Finds a great spot. Well done, young lady.
Audrey sends this over.
Looks
Picked up.
strong.
Oh my, nice block there. Point Lights.
Yields a timeout.
All right. 17-15 now, getting into crunch time here, and set number one gives us an opportunity again to thank our sponsors, including Sam McKay and his team at Easy Reels. That's their theme song that you hear that will play on all of the sets that you record. They provide all sorts of tools for parents who want to record, players who want to build up their recruiting videos. You can do coaches cuts, and also enables everything that we want to do here with the live streaming, bringing you these exciting matches like this one from Omaha, Nebraska. We are at the ASICS President's Day Classic, and Audrey Spoladoro is itching at the line to serve. Wastes no time sending over a nice knuckleball here, picked up by Midwest. They're going to go right side. Tip is over, block is there. Nice recovery by Anna P. diving on the floor to get this over. Point Lights.
Good scramble there from the Lights squad. Nice job picking up the errant ball, keeping it off the court. Did not want to replay there.
Again, Spoladoro wastes no time, gets this over quickly. Trouble on the Midwest side. That bottom drops out of that one.
Nice job by Spoladoro opening up a cushion here. This is a big point, Jim. Not only did you get to 20, but you get to the 4-5 bubble and maintain that 4-point cushion regardless of what happens.
Another nice serve that drops. The libero picks it up here. They come out of the back row. Spun up nicely by Wellbrook. Going to be going over to Mikey Trias here. Spins this off the block. They're going to push left side. Popped over, gets through the block.
It's kind of a Michael Jordan there.
A little bit.
Nice play though. Good down for a point. Now we're on that 3-4 bubble that we talked about, Jim. Very important for the Lights squad to get the ball right back.
Serve here from Sophie Tuttle. Brings it over, picked up by our libero. Anna P. sent over by Mikey from the right side here. Midwest sets up their offense. They're to go out of the back row right down the center, but it doesn't make it.
Very important. Won the race to 20, Jim. Maintain the 4-point cushion. We'll bring the southpaw in. We don't call her a serving specialist, but she's quite the server, Jim.
She has. She's had some fantastic runs from the right side. A left-hander that favors the right side here. Takes measure of the court, sends it over. Picked up. Going to go left side here. Big swing, and my, what a point there.
I think that nailed the line, Jim. That was just a cross-court smash.
Took a little dive right at the end just to catch that line.
That top spin, it's all physics. You want to get up on top of that ball, get the top spin going.
I think Tuttle Caitlin Stoos here at the line. All right, brought over. Gonna go fast into Sylvia here. Block is there, gonna try it again on the right side. This time Justine, they have to dive on the floor to pick it up. Some chaos on the other side, they're gonna bring it back over. Audrey, back to Sylvia. They're gonna get a double contact here.
That was a tough one, Jim. Real tight to the net.
Yes. Not much you can do with that. Stoos continues at the line.
Important point here for the Lights club.
Picked up nicely by Brownlee. It's a free pass. Going to hand it over to Laura here. Off the block. We'll try it again. Pass set for Anna. Back to Laura. She tries it. Block is there, but they have a little trouble with this. And point Lights.
Nice dig there by the libero. Just couldn't quite contain it. Anna P. back to line. She's been a strong server for us as well. This team is an all-around good serving team, Jim.
Absolutely. Puts the ball in play nicely. Midwest.
Cronin says,
tight pass.
Stay over there.
Cronin sends it back.
Another chance for more pixie dust, Jim.
I felt a little energy go up there. Timeout's called on the Midwest side. I did want to check to make sure this team is from Sioux Falls. They say they're from the Siouxland, so I guess I'm going to go with it certainly sounds like a Sioux Falls team.
A talented club. We're seeing a lot of dynamic play. I believe that Linnea Wells, we met last year. A few of the players remembered her from their championship match last year in this very same tournament. Lights team breaks the huddle and they are ready to go. Anna P. grabs the ball. She says, let me at him, coach.
There's no fooling around here.
There's the signal for play.
Lights libero puts it into play and they have trouble with it. Coming out of the timeout, we're going to call that a coach's point. Just because. Score out of the timeout, regardless of who called it, we're going to give that to the coaches. Anna P. continues at the line here. Right-hander puts it deep in the one, just a little bit too far.
Going for that deep spot. Coaches encourage aggressive serving. All you got to do here is bump set spike, Jim.
Courtney Johnson at the line here. Trouble handling that one. We'll take another crack at it here as Johnson will continue at the line.
Tightening up a bit. Bump set spike. Let's see it.
And Laura backs away at the
service
last
error.
second. We love service errors, not because we feel bad for the other team, but because it gets you a point with no effort on your part. You save energy for later in the match.
Laura did a nice job squaring up for that and then retracted at the last second. Bastier on the hook.
Sends over a serve down the right side, picked up. They're going to keep it going here. A left side attack for Midwest. It's going to go to Justine out of the back row. That one does not get over.
Okay, we'll go to second set point for your Lights Club.
And we got Chloe Kramer at the line here.
Bump set spike. What do you say, Jim?
I like it. It's a good plan. Got a nice pass here. Going to go to the right side. And Cronin, did anybody touch? No touch.
No
calls.
touches. Interesting.
24-22.
All right.
1 point cushion here to play with. Laura, nice up there. Going to go into Kinsey, and that's got to be a kill.
She's not going to miss 2 in a row, Jim. She's got that very quick
there.
arm speed, good court visibility.
What a way to
Set
finish
one in the books for Northern Lights.
25-22. I'm going to get rehydrated here, and we'll join you in a couple of minutes.
We'll recognize another sponsor here, Jim. Chad Johnson Music. We'll give you a little southbound train between sets.
All right, folks, we are back. Ready for set number 2, and the serve comes over quickly here from the Midwest side. Going to go to Justine on the right side. They have a little bit of trouble picking this up. They're going to free ball this over. Opportunity for Lights here. Push back set by Brooke. Swung hard into the block. Kinsey Cronin with the kill.
Guest here in the broadcast booth here, Jim. Coach Morgan joins us.
Hey guys, it's good to be here.
Yeah, how's it going?
Great, it's great.
How's your tournament been?
It's going pretty well. We won our first 2 games today, and we are in the semifinals at 1 o'clock.
Very good. Remind us who you're coaching.
We are coaching 16 Red. I'm with
16
Jeff
Red.
Hogue.
The Hogster?
The Hogester.
Holster. We talked to him a little bit yesterday. Always fun.
Oh yeah, he's always a good time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Midwest here. We're early going in set number 2, 1-1. This is Riley Donahue on the serve. Popped up nicely here. Mikey's going to try to roll shot that over. Yeah, he's nodding his head. It was a touch on it. Play continues here. Going to push out to the left side. Swung over, picked up by Welbrock here. Pass set by Anna P. Going to be free balled over by Justine. Midwest will set up their offense. They're going to go quick in the middle, but the timing's off.
Nice reaction there by Mikey Trias to catch the own block coming back. Just pop the left hand on it, get it up in the air, and keep us in rotation.
It brings Kinsey Cronin, the Medford product. Spins the ball here on the left of the broadcast booth. Puts the ball into play. Midwest is going to go back set here, right side. Block is there, takes a little bit off that. Nice pass by Kinsey, going to be pushed back over by Sylvia. A little chaos here at the net. A big swing off the top of the tape. Takes something off that ball. We're able to free ball that back over. The libero picks it up. Pushed back into the middle. Long.
Does not have to be pretty, Jim. Just has to be effective. Lots of scrap from your Lights club.
Cronin continues. Spins that ball and eyes up a location on the court. Sent over deep in the 1 here. Picked up by Midwest. They're going to come back right side.
Look
again.
out.
Right into the broadcast booth. Oh.
Coming in hot.
Raising the heart rates here a little bit.
More pixie dust there, Jim.
Yeah, more pixie dust. Well, at least you kept the equipment safe.
Morgan almost took it.
Yeah,
right
no doubt. Cronin continues, picked up by the libero. They're going to go left side here. The block is there.
So, Morgan, how many of these kids have you coached throughout your career here? Quite a few, yeah?
Quite a few. Let's see, Laura, Sylvia, Audrey, Jordan, and then I've helped Brooke. So half the team.
Awesome.
Half the team.
We're battling here in the gold bracket.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some hardware.
Midwest gets an ace there. They're going to continue at the line. Spinning serve comes over. Brooke is going to do the on-2, and nobody
No
home.
one home.
Justine's dad flips the ball back to Spoladoro at the line here. She eyes up a spot, sends it over, just kisses the tape there. Going to go right side. Block is there.
Block.
And we're getting, it did not get over.
So the net cord blocked that one.
Well, we'll take that assist.
He's got a much better angle than we do.
Certainly does. Audrey continues. Send over. Libero picks it up here. They're going to push it all the way over to the left side. Double hand push.
Oh, look
What a
at this.
fantastic dig. Laura gets out of the way. They can't quite bring that back. She was pushing her feet to chatter out of the way. They're just amazing dive onto the tiled surface. So Sophie Tuttle at the line for Midwest. Puts this into play. Picked up nicely by Anna P. here. Mikey from the right side. A little delay on that. They have to dive on the floor to get it. Pushed over. Laura also on the floor. Sylvia flips this over on 2. Midwest resets. Chaos on the court here. Audrey back set. Sylvia free balls that over, and everybody had crept forward, and that leaves the backcourt open.
Twice that we've seen Piper Stoffel pick a spot on the court and just send it right back over on 1. Got to be aware.
Tuttle continues. Serve comes over. The overhead passer by Mikey. Into Sylvia in the middle. Some back and
Someone
forth.
was in
Looking
the net.
for a lift, but no, nothing. Net's bouncing. And a ball comes
Ball's
flying
in from court 3. Back to court 3.
7-5 Lights.
Early here in the second. If you're just joining us, Lights take set number 1.
Brownlee, left-hander, sends this over, picked up by the libero. They're going to run the slide here, gets through the block, but picked up nicely by Brownlee. Going to be pushed over to the left side. Welbrock.
What?
And a double contact. I
Coach?
did not see that.
That was a pretty hard ball. Just because the ball's spinning doesn't always mean that it's a double.
Absolutely.
Audrey had to push that one a long way, but certainly looked decent to me.
Looks like it came out clean of her hand.
Caitlin Stoos here. Going to run this in. A delay tip by Sylvia.
Nice
It's almost successful, but they bring this back up. Jordan's on the ground to get that.
Ooh,
Pushes it over to Laura, left side.
Good scrap there. Lots of scrap happening. Oh, who gets the pixie dust this time? Kara. Just a little touch.
Anna Tomasenko. Libero for 18 Blacks. Going to send it over here, and they have trouble with this one.
She's been serving so well this game.
And that's an Alligator ace. Remember, Stein Alligator and Crocodile Removal Services is offering 10% off for every Northern Lights ace today.
Thank you, Dan Stein. Picked up here. Libero's going to, it pushed over, but the block is right. They're going to have to reset on the Midwest side. Flipped over on the free ball. Opportunity for Lights here. Swung over by Kinsey, and it's chaos. They swing it over. Brownlee's there. Reset here, pushed way out to the left side, and a nice kill by Laura.
I see a fan anxiously looking to call that out. Looks squarely in from my vantage point.
Timeout. MVP gives us another chance to thank our sponsors. We just want to keep talking about Sam McKay and his team at Easy Reels for making this possible. The application that we're using here to bring you the action today, the coaches' cuts, the recruiting tools, all of the things that Sam makes possible. Thank you so much. And if you want to do what we are doing, check out Easy Reels.
Morgan, your thoughts? You've watched a few points here. What are you thinking?
I think they have the energy. The other team is scrambling a lot more, so they definitely have the control on their side. They just need to keep staying strong, especially with serving aggressively.
We will see what Anna P., if she follows your advice with the aggressive serve coming out of the timeout.
Walls kisses off the top of the tape here. A little bit of trouble on the Midwest side. They're going to go left side. Block gets a finger on it, but it sails out.
Yeah, she really aimed for high hands there.
Justine holding her hands. I hope she didn't jam a finger. She's definitely got some pain going on over there.
Yeah, you're right. Libero.
She's not going to let the coaches know that.
Serving here. That one falls in. Mia Garnett is the Midwest Libero with the serve.
We like that 4-point cushion, Jim. Had it, and now it's back to 2.
Get that thing back here. A little trouble with the serve receive there, and little mini run here for MVP. Hopefully we can slow that down. Coach Vogel up, offering some slight adjustments to serve receive positioning here. Anna's going to pick this up. Justine couldn't quite reach that without stepping off the tiled surface.
And just like that, we're locked at 10. We're in a similar situation. It's almost like a third set. We're racing to 15 at this point, Jim.
Libero continues, picked up by the Lights Libero. Going to be pushed over to the left side here. Wellbrook takes a swing at it, and they're not going to bring that one back.
Nicely done. Put a stop to that run. They tied up the game, but good to get the ball back.
Justine at the line here. Sends it over. Picked up by Midwest. Pass set. They're going to go left side. Spinning shot there. Picked up nicely by Brownlee. Be pushed over by Kinsey. Free ball back over. Opportunity for Lights here. Laura, we're going to get a double contact on that.
That one might have been closer to a legit call.
Yep.
We see variability in that call throughout the tournament. Day one, had a certain R1 that was extremely aggressive.
Very much so.
Other R1s not aggressive. No whistle yet.
Okay, we're getting all sorts of hand signals up here from R1.
Hand signals, gestures. It's eyes and hands. You can't really get the full grasp of what he's trying to communicate.
Well, sign language is probably kind of a big deal these days, whether it's made up or real. All right, left side here. Laura rolls it over the block. They pick it up. They're going to free ball this back over. Opportunity for Lights here. Brownlee going to run that slide to Kinsey, and she just loves that play.
She loves that play in that two-handed Selly.
Brings Laura Welbrock to the line, Northfield High School product.
From directly behind the baller's stand.
Right-hander sends it over.
Clears.
Overhead pass by the libero. A little bit of trouble here. They're going to swing this over from the right side. Block took a little bit off that. Justine could not quite get to it.
Took a little bit off it, changed the direction a little bit. And we're locked at 12.
Got number 24, Riley Donahue at the line for Midwest. They send this over. Picked up here by Anna P. Going to push high, set way over to Mikey. And that thing almost sat on the tape.
Oh, that almost caught the outside of the line, Jim.
Yeah. That just laid there for a second.
Up on the net cord.
Yeah.
Could have gotten up there and tapped it back into play potentially.
Yeah, potentially. All right, Lights down one here. Looking for a kill. Mikey does it.
That was a beautiful shot, Jim. Shoulders facing down the line. Just tilted the hand a little bit to get cross into the court. Well done, Mikey Trias. Nice recovery by Brooke to get that ball up to her.
Pretty
nice
play
all
around.
around.
Kinsey continues serving here. Pushes over left side. Midwest is going to try to kind of roll shot this over. The block takes something off of it. Free ball back over by Lights here. They're going to go quick in the middle. Gets through the block.
Nice diving attempt by Kinsey there. To no avail.
Number 14, Courtney Johnson. Linnea Wells, sorry.
That was a 6.
Yeah, I saw 14. I don't know what there is no 15. Boy, I guess
we run a tight ship here, Jim. You know, we don't have spotters. It's just us old eyes.
And those of us who can't count fingers. All right, now we got number
military.
1. Number 1 is easier.
Well, so here's what I learned from my Navy friends when they're on top of an aircraft carrier and when the plane's taken off, loaded with weapons, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and because they're pointing which way it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to tell the pilot how many weapons they have on the plane. So that's a one-handed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hand to the side.
Okay. Boy,
so there you go.
That's a little overly complicated for me to follow, but I will make an attempt at it.
Well, regardless, Volleyball Power has taken a lead here. Just need to calm down, get back in rhythm.
Yep.
This Lights club can certainly play with and play on top of this team.
Yeah, and I don't think we have a problem. Well, we talked yesterday about how this team does play well from behind, not where you want to be, but oftentimes where you need to be. So here we go.
Solid
Popped
serve.
up here by Welbrock. Good pickup, and we're going to free ball this over. Justine does that. They have a little bit of trouble adjusting to it on the Midwest side, but they're going to get a good swing here from the left side. (13-16). We'll keep that deficit in those 1, 2, 3 counts, and we'll see if we can bring it back here. And this is number 6, Linnea Wells at the line. Popped up here by Welbrock. Back set by Brooke. Swung over by Sylvia. She wanted that line.
She wanted that line. She had the line, just a bit wide. Deficit growing, Jim. We've seen the turn of the tables. We had the early lead 10-6. Now we're down by 4.
Oh,
Look
there
out.
we go.
That's...
We'll take that. Volleyball's version of a turnover. A fumble or an interception in this case is a service error. And we will take it. That brings Spoladoro to the line. Right-hander looks over for direction. Takes measure and sends it over. A knuckleball. Moves around a little bit. Nice back set there by Midwest. The block is there, but it
block
goes
is there. We
wide.
talk about the components of the block. Being in position, getting the hands up, pushing them over. Not only pushing them over, but getting the angle. Mikey was there. Unfortunately, off the outside of her arm.
A lot of components that do have to come together on a solid block. Laura picks this up, sent over. Justine left side, roll shots this over, and we have another ball on the court.
But we've had a lot of ball stops.
It's at least 6 or 7. I felt like that one could have maybe been controlled and sent out of here, but R1 sees it and stops play immediately.
Court 6 as a ball magnet.
Sophie Tuttle at the line here for Midwest. Nice pickup here, sent over by Sylvia on the tip. Same play back from Midwest. We're going to go left side here from Justine. Libero's there to pick it up. We're going to go left. Over the block, they tool here, not able to bring that one back.
Nice attempt. Spoleto lunging to her right. Unfortunately, the ball continued to the right.
Tuttle continues at the line. Need to get a stoppage here. Laura picks this up. Nice 3 pass here, pushed back. Mikey flips it over. Point Lights.
Smart play by Mikey Trias there. Nice set selection by Audrey. The momentum was heading towards the left. She pops it back to the right. Mikey had plenty of time and room to find a spot.
It's going to bring the left-hander, Jordan Brownlee. Tri-City United product to the line, puts it over. Libero picks it up on the other side. We're going to go left here. Rolls off the tape, picked up nicely by Anna P. Over to left side, Laura swings it down that line. They're not going to get to that one.
There we go, Jim. Getting a little bit of momentum going here. Volleyball is a game of momentum.
Certainly is, and I feel it's starting to potentially swing back to us here. We'd like to see a nice service run from Brownlee. Oh, and that one squeezes outside the antenna.
Midwest Power wins that important run to 20. Seeing the 2 on the board is a little daunting.
Caitlin Stews at the line, sends over a floating knuckle ball there, brought back nicely by Spoladoro, sent over by Anna P. Going to go to the slide here. The block is right there. Laura sends this back to him. Left side. Oh, finds the floor there. Nice attack for Midwest. 16-21 in favor of the team from South Dakota. Number 2 continues at the line here. Brought up by Brownlee. Justine's going to try to poke this
Nice
over.
lunge.
Nice location there.
Call that a kill, Jim.
Absolutely.
Put it in the books. Important point there for the Lights team, maintaining the 4-point cushion. Now it's time to turn it on, get themselves up to the 20s.
Anna P at the line. Picked up on Midwest side. They're going to go backside here. Tight to the antenna. And we're going
Laura
to
pleads for the line. She gets the line. Hitter not too happy with that, but look line to me. How about you, Morgan? You're standing over in that direction.
Yeah, that definitely hit line.
Definitely
They're
hit
starting
line.
to get their momentum and energy back for sure.
Awesome.
Anna P continues here. Sends it over. Left side attack. Block is there, but it's too.
Boy, let me tell you, that was a nice set, Jim. That pass came in hot to the setter. It maybe even the middle. Happened so fast I didn't see, but she put that thing up in the air right to the strong side position. Perfect set.
Mia Garnett continues at the line here. Kinsey. Laura. Audrey's going to send it back to Justine. A little bit of trouble handling it here. They're going to come out of the back row, and it's long.
Nice stop by Mr. Bastrier. Adds some pixie dust. Tosses to his daughter. Everything going well for this one, Jim. This could be a 6-point service run. One at a time, of course.
I would like to see that. Left side. Off that block again. Brooke comes down. Exasperated look on her face.
I knew it. I was there. I was in position. Getting a little bit backs against the walls.
Chloe Kramer at the line for Midwest.
Whoops.
Little miscommunication there on who was going to take that ball. And unfortunately, we are at set point. Midwest has the mojo at the moment. Kramer is going to continue at the line.
It's not over yet, Jim. Played at 25 for a reason.
Yes, we do. Wellbrook picks this up nicely. Back set over to Justine. Goes long. And some excitement on the Midwest side as they take set number 2.
We'll go to the third. Morgan, what do they need to do to bounce back from that tough second set loss?
I feel like when they were on their better runs, they had more energy and momentum, and they were in control of the ball instead of reacting to what the other side was putting over. So I think they just need to make sure that they're having energy, focusing on discipline with their block, because it looks like the outside is very smart and going high hands, which is why it keeps going off the block from the outside.
All right. The good news is, Morgan, we have the ability. We do have a speaker on the bench there, so we can pump this into the bench area. So
Really?
your advice just went to the team.
Awesome.
How do you feel about that?
That's fine by me. I would tell it to their face.
No, that would be fun if we could do that. We had a situation yesterday where the lines judge called a touch, and there were 3 people around the court that saw it. It was Jim, myself, and Kara. No coaches, no refs. No one else saw the lines judge sitting over there with a touch, and unfortunately, it went against us because they continued to play. We're over here dancing and waving and yelling, and
The up ref just didn't pay attention?
yeah, you get into this environment and people look at you, we tend to get ignored. We tend to get the glance of, who are those crazies? And then it's like, don't go near them.
Well, I mean, you guys are the ones doing all this work. You'd think that you should know your stuff, which you do. And having daughters play for however long, volley dads know their stuff.
Volley dads.
Hey, I've never heard that one before. I like that.
My poor dad had 3 daughters in lights.
Yeah.
So
We had 1 year of 3, and that we were certainly busy. And this tournament's been the same. 2 girls and off waves, so all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And now we mix and match here on Championship Monday.
Well, good thing this isn't the last time we'll be in Omaha now.
That's right.
Yeah.
We get 2 more Omaha trips.
2 more.
Macy and Audrey are on separate weekends. So yes.
Lovely. Are you just going to live down here for a
well,
second?
we went house shopping. We got a couple places we're going to look at this afternoon.
Yeah, the market's pretty good down here, I think.
All right, we're ready for the 3rd and decisive set here. Chloe Kramer at the line. Wellbrock roll shots this over. Libero is going to send this over to the left side. Gets off the block, takes enough off to fall in.
Should have mentioned, Jim, the set 1 victory by your Lights Club handed Midwest Power Volleyball Power their first set loss of the tournament.
Okay.
They responded. We'll see what happens here in the 3rd set.
Kramer puts it over, picked up by Brownlee. Back set over to Justine. Swings it over, but right to the defender, and they're going to have a good setup here. They roll shot this over, and a good location there. Justine unable to get to that.
Keep in mind, this is a win or go home scenario. You lose this one and your tournament is over.
Coach Vogel is up, encouraging players to bring some energy because, of course, we are in a 3rd set, and you cannot afford to get behind by more than a couple of points in a decisive 3rd set. Kramer continues at the line here, picked up by Wellbrock. Going to go right back to her. Tools the block. She just loves that play. I know I say that all the time, but it is fun to watch.
It's a very smart play because then it can end really quick, too.
Yeah, and again, there's no doubt they're not bringing that ball back. It's quick. It's a point without a lot of energy expended. And that does bring number 40 to the line. Right-hander sends it over. Picked up. Right side here. Tight pass.
Trouble. Knotted up here, Jim. At 2 early in the 3rd.
Nice.
Remember, we're stopping at 15, assuming a 2-point margin.
Wellbrock continues. And another, that has to be the 7th or 8th ball coming onto the floor here in this match.
That one came from court 7 all the way across court 6 to court 5 and then returned.
Wellbrock takes another crack at it. Sends it over. Trouble on the pass here, but the Leakers picked up. Spun over off the block. Little chaos here. Midwest is going to reset. Big, high, tall, towering free ball comes over. And the on-2 for Brooke, and she's fired up about that.
That's the advantage run,
That was
that
a very
5-2
smart
offense.
play.
Very smart play.
That was the smart time to do that, too. Now they got the momentum back.
Wellbrock continues. Right-hander sends it over. Midwest picks up. They're going to go left side here. Tough attack picked up nicely there by Anna P. Mikey sends this over, diving on the floor to bring this ball back up. We're going to go left again, and that is on the wrong side of the antenna.
Lights doing a good job battling back from that 0-2 deficit for 4 points unanswered.
Wellbrock continues. Trouble. But recovered nicely, brought back. Laura picks this up. We're going to go left side to Mikey. And again, they're there to get that leaker.
Four contacts. Here we go. Nice 5-point run. Gets a timeout.
Timeout from Midwest.
Midwest Volleyball Power.
Gives us another chance to. Can't say enough about Sam McKay. We want to thank him again for all of his support with the app that we are running here to bring you these matches and tournaments. Without it, we wouldn't be able to do it. He's added features that we've asked for. He's done late night calls. He's taken calls in between sets of matches, trying to
during sets
work through issues, and can't say enough good things about Sam McKay at Easy Reels. Check them out.
If you missed the broadcast yesterday, Mr. McKay actually called into the program while we were live on the air. Told us he's working on basketball, hockey, football, soccer. Maybe not football. I don't remember that he said football. But.
Exciting stuff. Laura at the service line here. Midwest comes back. Block takes something off of that one. Pass set here. Rolled over by Mikey. Libero pass sets to the left side. Big swing off the block and out. There is a point for Midwest. And a good timeout for them. Coach comes out and assists getting the ball back to the server. This is Riley Donahue at the line for MVP. They send this over, picked up by Welbeck, has to go to her knees to get that one. Mikey on the left side, off the block, and it's
well blocked there. 4 hands reaching over the net, all in plane. That was a tough serve, Jim. That thing was tight to the net and just dropped down. Laura made a nice play getting that one up.
Donahue continues. Right-hander sends it over, but this one is interrupted by the net. Sylvia comes trotting onto the floor. Substitution. Kinsey Cronin to the left of our broadcast position.
Great
favors
serve.
that one location. Block is there to reset things on the MVP side. They're going to go left side here. That one doesn't get over.
Nice job there by the defense. In position, I think, caused some fear in the opposing hitter.
Cronin continues, and I think she wanted to walk up and help push that ball over. Just doesn't quite have enough.
Important for the Lights team to put, just get the ball back right here, maintain a cushion. Let's not let Volleyball Power crawl back in.
Mia Garnett, little trouble
Good
here,
scrap.
but good scrappy to get that back over. Midwest is going to set up the right side, tight to the antenna. They get it over. Brooke pushes way out to Mikey on the left side, gets it over nicely. Midwest sets up, they come in. Laura's there. Out to the pin again, sent over by Mikey, just long. Garnett continues at the line here for Midwest. Puts the serve into play, picked up by Mikey. It's going to go back to her. Left pin, pushes over the block here. Pass set, little chaos. A free ball opportunity here for Lights. Left side, delay there. Mikey sends this over. Midwest is going to set up their offense. Left side, spun up, nicely hit there by Welbrock. Bring it back. Mikey sends it over. And another chance.
With authority that time.
One-timer.
Not necessarily how you draw that up. Lots of scrap on that play, Jim. But again, at the end of the day, Mikey rips into one. Almost took Anna P with her, I think.
Yeah. Brings Spoladoro to the line. Right-hander sends over a floater. Short set in the middle is successful. It squeezes through the block.
Off both sides of the block there. Just need to squeeze that one together a little bit. Push towards the ball.
Sophie Tuttle to the line for Midwest. Puts it over, tough spot.
Second time, no whistle.
No, and he looks annoyed in the up ref stand here. I think that might have been a good break for us. Tuttle now gets the signal. Puts the ball in play. Anna P is there. Audrey over to Mikey. Spun over, but picked up on the Midwest side. They're going to come, right through the block there. Nicely picked up by Wellbrook. Anna P with the pass set. Laura's going to free ball this over. It's
Back
tough.
row attack of her own. Down for the kill. Nice spot there by
Nice
Laura.
spot.
Great control. Sometimes those are really hard. You get them lost in the light when they're that
Yeah,
high.
I'm sure, and it's not coming exactly where expected from. Drops in. Really nice to see. Southpaw Jordan Brownlee puts the ball in play here. Midwest is going to go with the slide. It's off the block. Audrey pushes it back to Sylvia. Left side here for Midwest, but the block is there. They swat it back over. Laura's there. Going to go to Justine on the right side. Again, the block is there. Played up nicely out of the net. Laura spins it over. Might have been out, but they pick it up on the Midwest side. They're going to go left here. Brownlee. Oh, man, just scrambling all over the court. Finally, it finds the floor. Coach Vogel looks a bit exasperated. Caitlin Stews to the line.
Important to get this ball back right here, Jim. Stay on top. Get to double digits first.
Serve comes over. It was knuckleballing, but picked up nicely by Anna P. Swatted over by Sylvia, but the block sends it right back.
How about that?
Stews continues at the line. Picked up by Brownlee here. Swatted over by Justine. Little scrambling, double-handed push back over. Light sets up here. Going to go back to Wellbrook. She swings this off the block. They tip it back over. Brownlee. Anna P. free balls this back over. Swatted over in the on-two, but there to pick it up. Laura pushes it. That's her little spot, but they find it. And this one gets through.
Yeah, we're getting the blocks in position, Jim, but just not quite pushing over the net. There's lots of blocks that are coming down hard on our own side.
And that calls for a timeout from Coach Vogel. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We're back with you. Coming out of the timeout, lights energized.
Stews continues at the line here. Spoladoro is going to tip over by Sylvia. They pick it up. Free ball opportunity here. Brownlee takes this. Pushed way over to Laura. Off the block. Sylvia sends it back.
There we
She's fired
go.
up.
Now they got energy.
There we go, Jim.
Now
It's
let's
a
go on
race to
service run
5.
here.
Who can get there? It's win or go home.
Anna Pomensenko here. Right-hander puts it in play. Midwest is going to go left side here. Big swing, but the block is there, and Kinsey and
There was a
Christine are
push
fired
over.
up.
Stuff block party there. 2 and 4.
Great
Connect.
set by Justine. Great close by McKenzie.
Anna P. continues. Sends it over. Overhand received there by Midwest. That is on the wrong side
The antenna.
of the antenna.
We're going to want to go back to the last point. You indicated great set and great close by the blockers. You want to dive into that a little bit?
Yeah, so when you're a pin blocker, you want to make sure that you're giving them enough line if you're blocking cross. And Justine did a really good job of setting that pin so that McKenzie could find her left foot and jump up with her. So it was great communication on the block. That's what really sealed that deal there.
Awesome.
Good insights here from Coach Morgan. Appreciate you joining us here in the broadcast booth today.
Thanks for having me. This is fun.
It is fun. We love doing
It's more
this.
fun when you're winning.
Yes, it is, and we are winning right at the moment. winning is a
Yeah.
game in process yet. We have to finish this off here and keep the energy going for this Northern Lights 18 black team. Anna P continues with the serve, gets a nice tape roll there, and she is jumping in the air.
So Morgan, I need to clear something up. There are many rumors and some analysis done. Is it true or false that the last 12.8 seconds of every practice is spent practicing the net court serve?
Pretty true. I mean, I know that Jeff and I, we practice a variety. It is either those short serves or it is airmail, as we call it, where you serve it super high, like Skittles taste the rainbow, and hope it lands on the end line because they're hard to pick up.
Another alligator ace here for Anna P, just catching the edge of the line. We got the Midwest players looking like the energy has gone out of the building for them. Right
on the
side
hook.
here. Oh, and a great scramble attempt there.
Might have to ask Laura how that table tasted after that one.
Yeah.
That was a great read on defense by Jordan, though. She really knew that they were going to go line as a block-over line.
And here we go, second match point for the Lights Club.
Anna P takes this one. Audrey pushes this out to the left side. Wellbrock off the block, but picked up on the Midwest side. Diving attempt on the floor. They're going to free ball this over. Kinsey pushed way out to the left again. Laura is there. There's a little bit of trouble bringing this back. They're going to get an attack out of it. Brownlee is there. Audrey, Jordan on the back row, spins it over, and not quite enough, and she's wishing she could have that back.
Well, we still got a couple points to play with here, Jim, but you don't want this to get much further along.
Courtney Johnson at the line wastes no time for Midwest. Back set here to Justine, spins it over. Diving players all on the floor here for Midwest. They bring it back over. Anna P is going to free ball this back. Right side, swung off the block.
Audrey went middle, but Kinsey and Audrey not on the same page there. Kinsey came in for B, Audrey set an A.
Oh my, they just have to push your heart to the limits here. 14-13, set number 3. We're going to stay with you here through this one.
Coach, what are you saying right now?
My thoughts?
If you're in that huddle.
If I'm in that huddle, it's just focus on 1 point at a time, and all they need is 1 point. So just dig deep, stay disciplined, get a kill. Just
Bump,
be
set,
smart.
spike.
Yeah. I think they need to kind of stay away from tipping right now because they've been picking up all the tips. They need to find the more shots, like the corners and the cross.
Yeah, I agree. Let's
We'll
swing
see what
away
happens.
here. Brownlee, tough, but the leakers picked up there by Justine. Free balled over. Midwest,
Gonna
what
have
are they
to
going to
stuff
do
block.
here? Oh. And folks, we are in volleyball's version of overtime. 14-14. We will now go to tennis scoring. It is deuce. And that
Good
brings
comeback
Courtney
out of-
Johnson to the line. Right-hander sends it over. Brownlee, a little bit of trouble there, but they're going to get this free ball back over.
Yeah,
Lights
big
is gonna
block.
reset here. Left side, block is there, and that's in. Advantage, MVP. Oh my.
They really came back on that one.
Yeah, we're not done yet. We got
Nope.
volleyball balls flying everywhere.
Johnson puts it over. Picked up by Brownlee. Nice pass. Going to go left side to Wellbrock. Spun over and
Great shot,
down.
great shot,
Here we
great
go,
shot.
here we go, here we go.
Back to deuce. Knotted at 15. Brooke comes into the game. I felt the ball whistle over my head there. I don't know. Hopefully we don't get any more on the court. Justine with the serve to the right of the broadcast position. MVP going to go into the middle here, and the
And a
block is
huge
there. And look at
block.
Kinsey. Absolutely loving
She
that.
is
play.
excited.
Nothing
Add
feels better.
lights.
Red lights. Justine on the hook here. Right-hander sends it over. Overhead passer, then go left side. Block is there. Oh! Jordan's going to free ball this over.
Gotta make sure
Good
they
spot.
communicate.
Back to the middle. Block gets a little piece of that. Brooke pushes it to Kinsey on the floor. Victory for your Northern Lights. 18 black. Wow. Have we had some heart-thrilling sets here? Games, matches. Goodness sakes. Wow. I don't know what to say.
It was a heart rate roller coaster.
Yeah, it's up and down. It's just amazing. You get down to those last few points of a deciding set like that, and you feel like you have the momentum, even though you have only a 1-point lead. You lose one, and you feel like you've lost it all.
Absolutely.
And then they come back. It's just back and forth. Just a really exciting way to end the match. Great for the fans. Not so great for the coaches' heart health, I think, but
I've been there before.
I'm sure. Lots of ups and downs, but it is certainly nice to be on the upside of this one. And hey, we live to play in another hour here from the convention center. So we'll hang on here a little bit, see if we can grab anybody. I know Audrey has to make a decision here about whether she's staying. She also has commitments with hockey, so we'll see how that develops here today. Hopefully that decision goes well for her. And we'll kind of hang on the air a little bit here. Not sure we're going to get any comments from coaches and players in between like this when another match is coming up so soon. And I think it's potential that they may have to go and officiate, although I don't know that. I guess maybe we get a break here.
Hopefully they get a break. Yeah. Usually the team that wins doesn't have to, and if you lose, then you win the reffing duty.
Right. Okay. Well, that's nice. Another advantage of continuing to win here in the gold bracket on championship Monday. I want to say Sunday because most of these tournaments end on a Sunday, but this one does not. We play on President's Day here, so I have to remember it is actually Monday morning. Going to lose track of time when you're in the building here and in the din all day long. You really kind of lose track of what day it is and the date and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, definitely throws off the rest of your week. I mean, tomorrow, the fact that tomorrow's Tuesday, most of us probably have to go back to work or school.
I do. It's going to be a kind of a rude awakening in the morning, but it's going to be made exciting here by continuing to be able to play yet another match and making it now into the semifinal round of the gold bracket in the 18 club division here for your Northern Lights 18 Black. Thrilling match. If you're just joining us, you missed a good one, but you have another opportunity to watch this team play here in about an hour. You're just going to want to watch the YouTube channel for direction on that. You can go to results at tm2sign.com, the official tracking website here, and we've got players coming past us, and I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. Maybe looks like we're probably not going to get any interviews here. Players wanting to move over and get set up, although here comes the Hoagster. Maybe he'd give us some of his thoughts here.
Hey, Hoag. All right, we're going to hand it off to Jeff Hoag, who is my head coach.
All right, joined by the Hoagster here, passing through on his way to another match here. How are things going today?
Going really well. I don't know if Morgan commented on this, but we're top 3. So
nice.
So we have another match here coming up in about an hour or so, and last year my team won this tournament, so the expectation's high, but at the same time, we're also keeping it realistic. The kids are playing really, really well right now.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so exciting match here. Went to a third set, went to extra points, and we came out ahead. So that's
awesome. I mean, they're top 3 now too, and the thing about our club is we have a pretty good camaraderie with Kurt because we make bets with him, and for my team, we bet him that if we get ice cream if we go to Florida, or when we go to Florida, if we place top 3. So we got our ice cream coming, and I know these guys have a bet too.
Yeah, we have a bet too, and what I understand it is if we can win this thing, that we will get a home-cooked meal at Kurt's place. And I don't know that it said that he would cook it. That wasn't there, but home-cooked at his place, I think is what I heard.
Yeah, that's where you check the sidebar to see if there's any boxes of take-in. And
yeah, you want to look at that, and you want to look at the fine print on some of those deals. But,
exactly.
We won't be too concerned with that. Just excited to be continuing to play here.
Absolutely.
On Championship Monday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been a lot of fun.
All right, appreciate you joining us.
I appreciate what you guys do every time with all of these matches, all the way from 15s all the way on up. So,
all right,
keep it up.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you to Coach Jeff Hoag for joining us. We appreciate his time here today. And I think we're going to wrap things up here from the convention center. We'll be back with you in the next match here. I'm not sure what court we're on. We're going to sort through all that, maybe have to move some equipment. And we'll be back with you in about an hour. Thank you, and this is Foley Brock Sports Network signing off for now from the CHI Health Center in Omaha, Nebraska.